What's up, my friends? Welcome to this amazing day, my friend. This day is for you, my friend. I'm so thankful that you made the cut, my friend. I'm so happy that you made the cut. I'm so excited that you made the cut. You are invited to play the game of life one more day, my friend. Many people haven't thought that they thought that they would come and be invited to play the game another day, and they weren't invited, my friend. So you ought to be thankful, my friend. You got to be happy that you made the cut. You got to be excited that you made the cut. You got to be grateful that you made the cut to live another day, but not just in word, but in deed. You got to show God your gratitude. That's the first order of business each and every day. You got to have a gratitude session with God. See, life is just like real estate. Whatever we appreciate increases in value, but whatever we don't appreciate decreases in value. Even your life, my friend. That's why you got to have a gratitude session with God. And immediately, once you've done that gratitude session with God, you got to put on your amazing, my friend. Yes, you do. If you knew what I knew, you'll put on your amazing each and every day. What is your amazing? Well, I'm so glad you asked. Your amazing is a morning routine that allows you to be your optimal self. A morning routine that allows you to be your best possible self. Because you got to do unto others as you want others to do unto you. You don't want to come out into the world as a mediocre, not as your not as your greatest possible self. You don't want to bring that into the world, because you don't want anybody else bringing that low-hanging fruit, that mediocre selves into the world, because all day we're transferring vibrational signals, we're transferring energy all day. And if you got that mediocre, low-hanging fruit energy, you're going to get at the other people. And you don't want to receive that from no one else. So don't go out and give that to anyone else. Make sure when you go out into the world, you're your best self. Because when you're your best self, everybody wins. But when you're not your best self, everybody loses, including you, my friend. That's why you got to put on your amazing. After you had that gratitude session with God, let me tell you the benefits of putting on your amazing. It's kind of like Clark Kent walking into the phone booth as a mere human being, just as Clark Kent. But he doesn't come out the same way he came in. He comes out with all power as Superman, my friend. So what happens when you put on that amazing, it's kind of like putting on your full body of armor. So you can stand firm. You can be steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the things of God. You can stand firm against the wiles of the devil, my friend. Let me tell you some of the advantages of putting on your amazing, my friend. Once you put on your amazing, your weaknesses turn into strengths. Once you put on your amazing, your fears become faith, my friend. Once you put on your amazing, your vision becomes x-ray, my friend. Your third eye, bling bling, is wide open, and all your senses are fully awakened, my friend. You are now ready to win the day. You're ready. You're now your best possible self. But it's one more thing you got to do once you put on that amazing and you become your best possible self. The same way Superman, once he came out the phone booth as Superman, everybody like, wow, he's all powerful. He can't lose, but he could lose. If he didn't create the proper conditions for his abilities to flourish, he would lose. If Superman put himself around any type of kryptonite, he would lose. So you also, once you put on your amazing, you also got to create the conditions for your abilities to flourish. In other words, you got to remove the wrong people, places, and things that's weighing you down, so you can make room for the right people, places, and things to show up and take you higher, my friend. Now, not only do you have on your amazing, but you've also created the conditions for your abilities to flourish now. You're about to win, my friend. But let me give you another tool, because I'm going to give you another tool each and every day of this new year. Now, we're almost home. We're almost at the tail end. We're almost at the finish line, my friend. And we're going to win, but you got to do this. You got to remember this, my friend. Always do the right thing. I know it sounds easy, but it's much more complex than that. You got to always choose to do the right thing. Let me explain. Here's the thing. So you gotta always choose to do the right thing. But I get it, even though doing the right thing is just as difficult as doing the wrong thing, my friend. You still gotta do the right thing, and here's why. There are other nuances that separate them, and here's one of them. See, when you choose to do the right thing, although they're both equally difficult, doing the right thing and doing the wrong thing, but when you choose to do the right thing, it eventually gets easier. And in the end, you get rewarded, my friend. Yes. But when you choose to do the wrong thing, it appears like it's going to get easier, but it doesn't. It's like a trick. It appears like it's taking you on a different destination, but it drops you off at the same location each and every time. So when you choose to do the wrong thing, it seems like it's going to get easier, but it never does. It stays just as difficult, just as hard as it started out. And in the end, you get punished. That's the difference between doing the right thing and the wrong thing. See, when you choose the right thing, it eventually gets easier, and in the end, you get rewarded. When you choose to do the wrong thing, it never gets easier, and in the end, you get punished, my friend. That's why here's 3 reasons why you must always choose to do what's right. Number 1, here's the thing. Your choices in the present, it dictates, it determines your life in the future, my friend. Allow your future self to be happy with your decisions right now. So put your future self in the best possible position for you to win, my friend. That's why you got to always choose to do the right thing. Number 2, here's the thing. See, when you choose righteousness, you also choose obedience. Because obedience is God's plan to reward your life, my friend. You cooking with grease right now, my friend. Once you start choosing to do the right thing, once you choose righteousness, my friend, you doing it. You doing it real big, my friend. And number 3, here's the thing. You got to develop a greatness mindset. Yes, you do. A mind bold enough to believe, right? That choosing righteousness, doing the right thing, this is what it requires. It requires you to take all those blows from life, all that negativity, all that hate, all that jealousy, all that envy, all that unforgiveness. You got to take all those blows from life. You got to marinate it, align it up with your truth, and then return it back to life in love, my friend. That's your responsibility for choosing righteousness, my friend. You are now a soldier in the army of Christ, my friend. So now you're working for God, my friend. That's why you always got to choose to do the right thing, my friend. It aligns you with the highest possible purpose in life, my friend. It aligns you with God the Father, my friend. So you got to decide that you want to never disconnect from God's wisdom. You got to decide that you want to never disconnect from God's power. You got to decide that you want to never disconnect from God's spirit. One time for the energy. It's all about the energy, my friend. You know why you got unlimited energy the same way that you are limitless. You know why? Because you were born to be great.